Hello, listeners. This is your host, Ian. I just wanted to say that this is our first podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy. But quick little side note before the episode actually gets started. Please enjoy it. But please also subscribe. It really does help out our channel, and it helps out you because then you get to listen to these great episodes. If you'd like to, we all have our own channels, and we have a group channel pretty quick here. So if you guys would like to go check that out, I will leave those down in the, not comments, description. So please go check them out. We would love if you did. And start the episode, I guess. All right. Empty, check.
Check.
Bryson, check.
Oh.
Nolan, check.
No.
All right, so who's doing the intro for this thing?
Hey everybody,
I think
what's
you
going
should
on?
do it.
Welcome to the Hash Brown Moment Podcast. I'm Nolan and I want to die.
Okay, that was good. Didn't explain at all what we're doing in this podcast or what is going
We're just
to,
talking, like a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
This episode is more about terrible video game sequels and movie sequels.
Man.
Oh man. He also didn't introduce any of us. Hello, I am Ian. You guys introduce yourselves.
I'm your mom.
His name's Bryson.
No, it's not. He's lying. First name George, last name Mom.
He's also unfunny.
Okay, excuse you,
I
man.
feel like that's okay.
Who you just heard was
Because
Empty.
him, but
And then who you heard in the intro was Nolan.
I wanted to introduce myself.
No.
Well, that's too damn bad.
But welcome to either Hash Brown Moment Podcast or HBM Podcast. I don't know yet. I also go by That One Dragon on YouTube. Check it out. And then these three are starting their own channel. What do you guys think this year?
Hopefully, man. One of these days.
One of
At
these
least one
days.
at a time.
Days.
And you know what? We won't shout it out until you guys start making episodes.
Yippee, Christ.
Yay.
No
like, oh, yeah.
I don't
shouting.
have anything to watch.
They're like, oh yeah, we like these guys, and then we just never upload.
These guys are pretty cool. But the way this whole thing is going to work is we are basically just going to talk about whatever the fuck we want to in the week that whatever episode comes out, and we are just going to have fun with it. We're gonna roll with it, maybe fuck around, maybe get off topic here and there.
Probably, most likely get off topic.
So,
let's be honest.
really quick, before we start ranting about games that we either hate or love that everyone else hates, what are your guys' least favorite video games of all time?
Oh, that's tough.
That you've
is
played,
really
that you've
hard.
played.
That is really
played.
hard, dude. That is. Why did you start the hardest question?
It has to be Call of Duty for me.
Which one?
Oh, fuck you.
But which one?
Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
Alright.
Alright. Fuck you, but alright.
The old ones or the new ones?
The new ones. The new ones, yeah.
Alright, Bryson?
I'm
Putting you
gonna,
on the spot.
I'm skipping.
Nope,
I don't
can't do
know
that.
yet. I don't know. No.
You better come up with an answer in the next 5 seconds.
So I feel like there's one very obvious answer that you're missing. That we all could have said, actually.
Wait, is there really?
Okay, you know what?
Overwatch? Oh my god, yeah, you're right. You're
Overwatch
absolutely
2.
correct.
Okay, that's a
Yeah,
little
Overwatch
evil,
1 was
but
good.
that's...
I mean,
No,
would've
you're
thought
not.
Overwatch
No,
was
yeah,
fair.
that game sucks.
No, it's all fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
Real shit, I think I'm gonna have to go with Sea of Thieves. I hate that game.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Empty, last one. Well, not last one, I'm the last, but...
I have 3 that I've played and also struggle between, deciding on. The first one being any of the Madden NFL games.
Real.
Mm.
Not a big fan of sports.
haven't played one of those.
Secondly, and the most obvious one, according to which would be the modern Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Yeah, fuck you too. Actually.
Well,
Mine
I'm
is gonna
sorry,
be.
I don't like the changes.
Mine is actually gonna be really, really out there, and that is Tomb Raider: Angel of Darkness. I know you guys
Literally
have
never heard of it.
absolutely no idea about that game. I'm sure
Yeah,
some
I don't
listeners
know.
do. I played that game on the PS2 back when it came out because my dad had it. That game sucks ass. It is so bad. But I
understood
love it to
Tomb
death.
Raider,
But I love it to
and
death.
that's it.
Bro likes it and hates it.
Yup.
Hmm.
All right. Let's get into Actually, you know what? Since this will be about just bad things in general, movies. Go. We're gonna do a different order this time. Bryson, you go first. What's your
Okay,
least
Doctor
favorite movie?
Strange Mom.
What?
What?
Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange Mom.
Multiverse of Madness.
Can you actually
Okay.
explain why? I actually want to hear the answer to this. I want to.
So, okay, well, first of all, right, I only liked one character in that whole movie, and it was Doctor Strange. Right, but I feel like that's not fair, because, it's a literal Doctor Strange movie, right? But, like, I didn't really like American Chavez that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
The plot was kind of mid. I thought it was kind of boring, but the visuals were good, so there's that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that...
Can you
pretty
not
much
make
my
us
least
seem
favorite
like
movie.
we're Gen X? Whatever. Wait, what's the new generation? We're Gen Z, by the way. What the fuck is the new generation? It's Gen X, right?
It's like
It's not X.
some bullshit, dude.
I don't know. But don't make
something
us seem
now,
like that, okay? You guys don't.
But guys, I have ADHD. No, I'm kidding.
That's
No,
fair.
real shit
It's
though.
true.
Yeah, it is true, but that's not why.
I love
chose
how
it
I can
because
hear
it
him
was
playing
just a
video
burn
games.
in my mind. Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna stop either. You guys will never guess what game I'm playing. You'll never
Alright.
guess. You'll never guess.
Here, you know what? Guess in the comments. We'll tell you if you're right.
It's in the comments.
Okay,
we'll
good.
tell
I
you.
was gonna say it. I thought that was meant for me.
All right.
No.
And since this is a different
not.
order, Empty, you go next. What's your least favorite movie?
Okay, time for a hot take. Are you familiar with the Star Wars prequels?
Yes.
How is this a hot take?
Yeah.
Those movies were hated when they came out.
But then why do I see references to them online all the time?
Because the choreography.
Because of
though.
us. No, because of us, Gen Z. We fucking love
I thought
those
the
movies.
choreography was good, but like the writing was not.
Okay, well,
It was-
regardless, I'm really not that big of a fan of political dramas. Or, like,
Mmm.
you know. I don't like that medieval fantasy or, like. Okay, those two specifically is like, the main reason I don't like shows like, I don't know, Game of Thrones, for example.
Game of Thrones.
I don't know, I
Alright.
just felt like.
I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I'm not
Good
gonna give my opinion on that. Is it good?
Mhm. I enjoy it.
Is this like movies that we just genuinely don't like?
Yes.
Or like just bad movies?
Yeah,
in general?
movies you genuinely do not like.
Well,
Yes,
no,
but I
and
don't
some.
think Game of Thrones was a movie.
I don't think Game of Thrones is a movie, so you don't have to worry about it.
Alright. Mainly this is a movie I don't like because, I saw it as a child and it freaked me out. A Monster House?
Oh,
Mm.
true.
The animation, everything
It's
I was
creepy.
looking about it, terrible.
Yeah, it's
It's
creepy.
incredibly creepy, and like the whole thing itself. In case you haven't watched it, this movie came out years ago. Long story short,
Years
a
ago.
house is haunted by a woman who hates children, who, wants to kill and eat them.
Whoa, spoiler.
Is it a good plot? No, but that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
No, it keeps in my head because of that one gif of that. You've probably seen it. It's like a fat guy who runs up to somebody, smacks something out of their hand, and eats it.
Yep.
What even was
Yep.
that? I still don't know what it is.
I
'cause
don't.
It's
don't know.
macaroni.
It was like a post-credit scene
So-
of them grown up.
So, if I'm not wrong, the guy runs up, grabs it, And it's actually in the movie empty. He's the one trying to tell them stuff.
Okay,
about
well,
the
it's
house.
after the main plot is what I was trying to get at.
And they I think they make a macaroni bracelet, and he grabs it from their hand and eats it. If I'm not wrong, I could be wrong.
The actual fuck, bro. He just ate a raw macaroni, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Actually, have you guys ever tried raw ramen with peanut butter?
No, but I
No,
eat raw ramen on a cake. The packets of ramen, crush it up,
It's
toss
good.
the powder in, shake
I
it around,
can't
and
say
eat it.
I've eaten raw ramen. I think in every single time I've ever had ramen, I think I preferred it cooked.
No, I'm being
That's
honest.
good to know that you don't take ramen on.
Yes, I don't.
Honestly, try it next time you guys get the chance. It's actually so good because it's like the taste of the peanut
I don't think I
butter.
wanna.
That's just
Ian, I don't think I want to try peanut. I'm not gonna eat peanut butter. I'd
Oh,
rather
right.
die.
Oh,
Well, I guess. Okay, Nolan, you're just damning yourself when you go to hell, right? You gotta stop saying that shit, man.
Actually,
Eat
like peanut butter.
for all of eternity.
y'all, this is the thing for this podcast now. Are you a peanut butter or are you a no peanut butter kind of guy, girl, whatever you are? What are you?
Whatever you are. Thing.
What? Hey.
Individual.
What are you? Tell us in the comments. Do you like peanut butter?
Or,
Do you not like peanut butter? If you don't like peanut butter,
individual. They
unsubscribe.
can be
Get out of
multiple.
here. I think we're going to be the first podcast slash
should I
YouTube
leave
channel.
now?
No. I think we're the first podcast slash YouTube channel to tell our
general, or?
people to unsubscribe.
Yeah, this shit's ass.
Don't follow us.
Don't follow us.
Garbage,
Don't
bro.
share. Don't like or subscribe. Don't.
Whatever you do not share it to 5 people because then they're gonna get cursed.
Don't
Ring
hype
style.
us if this video comes out around the time hype is a thing on YouTube. Don't do that.
Alright, guys, listen, alright? If you subscribe,
Nolan the fan.
You'll have Curse of Onion placed on you for
I'm
the
sorry.
rest of your life.
Curse of Onion.
It's also incurable.
Going back to least favorite movies real quick. I have, well, yeah, I have one that is also, again, really out there. But very specifically, Cinderella 3.
Does it animated?
Yes,
they-
animated.
they made a
there's,
second and a third one?
Yes,
bro.
Nolan.
Yeah, so they said, ooh, this movie's doing good. Sequel.
Yep.
Even though it was completely unnecessary and unwarranted.
Yeah, it was. It's not good. If I'm not wrong, that's the one that time travel's involved. I think.
What?
It's either that one or the second one. I can't remember. One of those two I hate.
Yet.
I can't remember. I need to actually. You know what? I'll search it up real quick. Let's see. What was it?
Say, why don't you do some
Cinderella 3. Cinderella 3. Yep, A Twist in Time. It's the time travel one. Knew it. Yeah. On the first anniversary of Cinderella's marriage to Prince Charming, her stepsisters Anastasia it's stepsister. Excuse you. Finds the fairy godmother's wand in the forest. Cinderella's cruel stepmother, Lady Tremaine, uses it to reverse time, making the famous glass slipper fit Anastasia's foot before Cinderella has a chance to try it on. No longer retaining any memory of who Cinderella is, the prince prepares to marry Anastasia. That movie sucks ass.
Why does it suck ass?
It's well, okay. First off, animation absolutely terrible. I'll see if I can throw in a clip here. It is so bad. Actually, sorry, I just found the best image to explain this entire movie. Let me hold up. I'll throw it up on the screen right now while I send it to the boys. This image from the movie, might I add, explains the entirety of this movie in a nutshell. It's something else. I can't actually remember what the second one is. I just realized Dreams Come True. What the fuck? what's that image that is probably still on screen explains this entire movie in a nutshell. It's not good, is the last thing I'm gonna say. Now, while I have you guys here, I have found a list of what is the worst rated games of all time.
Bro
Now,
has a whole list.
some of them I don't think you have ever heard of. I can't lie to you guys.
Not.
Oh, Sonic 06? Jesus Christ. No one likes that game. Sorry. I'm scrolling through the list and I just found that. Really? Sorry, now I'm lost in this. Oh,
Why
here you go, guys.
Are you lost?
Wait, guys. Here you go.
Wait, also, where are you sending this list in?
So I've been scrolling through this list, and all of you are going to find this interesting. Modern Warfare 3 is on there.
Yeah, no.
The original.
Yeah.
The original.
Where was at? The original.
What?
The original.
Okay,
original?
no.
Not the new one.
No.
It literally one of the final things is however, with that said, there are no redeeming qualities about Modern Warfare 3.
This person has
Wow.
never played Modern Warfare 3.
Wow.
I played the new one. I'm playing it right
Wow. That is Bryson, you just gave it away.
now. Well, now someone can get it in the comments. If they already commented, then you win.
Why is
You
Halo
win
4 on here?
a free subscription to us.
That's the only person allowed.
The
one who
only
guessed.
person down there that typed that in is the only person allowed to. Just Cause 3 is on here?
The what?
Earthworm
Yeah, it's not.
Jim
I
3D.
I guess it wasn't. Whenever it came out, I remember it. Everyone was saying it wasn't that good.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, the
Wow.
person who made
I mean,
this
I
is
played it and
genuinely
I
big.
liked it personally. And,
And
the second one was well
Ian,
rated.
you are right. I don't know most of these games, but I do know Earthworm Jim for one specific thing. Years ago, I watched this animated YouTube series called Sonic for Hire, and he showed up on occasion.
Mm.
It was a weird thing.
Yeah, sounds really weird. I can't lie to you.
Okay, hang on.
It's just
Jack 2 and Prototype 2 are on this list.
yeah.
Who made
Well,
this?
Prototype is not great.
I wholeheartedly disagree with that. But okay.
Now I'm gonna send you guys a
Destroy
different
all
list.
humans. I know
Yeah,
that game.
no. That's specifically, if I'm not wrong, the third Destroy All Humans. I'll throw up a poster on here. You guys can tell me in the comments because I don't remember.
Mario Party 9. Makes sense.
Damn. Oh, yeah. Isn't there like a billion Mario parties?
Yeah. No,
Well, they
they're on
can't all
11
hit.
now, I think.
Oh wow.
There was some
Halo
entries on the
4
DS
is on
video.
this list? No.
Halo
That's
4
what
is
I'm
bad.
saying.
Halo 4. Oh yeah, no.
I-
Everyone did not like Halo 4. I liked it personally. I
I
love
know.
that game actually. I like the art style though mainly. One of the few
Yeah.
people who actually liked it.
Yeah.
There is a game
There's
on
only,
here
like,
that I
two
know
in
you guys have
existence.
never played, but
And I'm
I've
the
played,
other one.
and I actually enjoyed it. Called
Yeah.
Saints Row the Third.
Oh yeah.
A lot
Wes
of
likes
people
that game.
hate that game. I
Or
love
maybe
it.
he doesn't like it, but he's played it at least. He talks about it.
I love it. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Hmm.
Oh, here. I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here real quick. Guys, I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you something that was announced today. Look. We're getting official, and I do mean official, Bluey Build-A-Bears.
Why are we
Good
talking about
job.
this?
That is a really
Because
good
Bluey.
question.
I found it this morning, and I wanted to tell you guys, and I was like, screw it,
Listen,
I'll
right,
wait
I like
for the
Bluey as
podcast.
much as the next guy, but like, what the
Who
fuck?
doesn't?
I literally don't know anything about this character.
It's Bluey!
Bro, all right, you need to study, man.
Okay, he needs to get out.
Yeah, he needs to go now.
Now-
What are they from, and why do I keep hearing about them?
They're from Bluey.
They're an Australian
Bluey. It's
kids
literally called
cartoon
Bluey.
about a family of dogs.
All right, are we
Where's
ready to
Easter?
talk about Bluey for the next 20 minutes? All right, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so my favorite
No.
episode of Bluey.
I don't understand.
Because
Why do I see it everywhere?
it's a
it's
good
good.
show.
Good show.
That's good, man.
Like what?
I,
What do you expect?
I, I don't know. Not, people obsessing over a random cartoon from Australia.
It's not
Going back
random.
onto a
You said
going
any-
back
I was
onto a
about to say-
normal tangent. A game that was a terrible game that was so bad it ended almost immediately. Concord.
Concord.
Oh my god.
I
Alright,
won't lie
Think
to you
about that
guys.
game.
I won't lie to you guys. I might have bought a disc of Concord yesterday to do a short. Just to do a short.
No
Oh?
shot.
It was $2.
No fucking. You have to pay for it?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I recently saw an image. I'll see if I can find it again. Throw it up on screen. If I can't, then damn. But it was literally a bargain bin at Walmart.
Oh, yeah,
like
no,
they throw
I
in a
just
bunch
put it
of
in.
they throw in a bunch
right?
of I don't know. Did you? They throw in a bunch of yeah. So they throw in a bunch of DVDs and stuff in there that they're getting rid of. And if you look at the image, the entire thing is just Concord. It is filled to the brim because PlayStation really thought that game was gonna sell well. And I can't lie to you guys. I don't know why they thought that. Because
I think
none of the
worst part
trailers
about the whole Concord situation is
What?
it's
that
not the fact that they
a lot
spent
of people
8
lost
years
their
in
job.
development or whatever. Well, yeah, that too. Actually, that might be the worst part. But like, subjectively, you know what they canceled? Or no, you know what they canceled in order to work on Concord?
Well,
A crossover between
Oh,
Prototype
yes.
and Infamous. The two of my favorite games of all time.
Yes, and then recently they also canceled a game that was going to be Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
Why did they cancel that?
Honestly, I can't remember if they gave a reason for that one.
That one would have sold,
Huh.
bro.
Dude, no, that one would have actually been perfect. And then they were like, but honestly,
But, like, what if
PlayStation
we
is
just
kind of
didn't do
losing
that?
right now. I can't lie to you guys. And it really, really sucks.
Xbox isn't really doing anything either, so I guess it's not really like
Yeah, but Xbox is losing it, you know?
Xbox at least is no. Let's go with this. PlayStation is losing their minds as well as their money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what their plan is, but it's not good.
That's honestly fair.
Like they added a Concord text to the fucking PS5, the PS5 Pro.
They actually
$199.
they have in or their upcoming show. I can't remember the name right now. If someone can find that,
Secret level.
please. Yeah, Secret Level. There is a Concord episode, and it's not, and they're not getting rid of it. They're keeping the episode.
Well, I mean, they might as well. They already paid so much fucking money for that shit. Right?
It's absolutely insane how
Can't wait to see.
how much they
How
were
did they
really
think that
pushing it, and now it's kind of sad, honestly. Not kind of. It's really sad, honestly.
What are they cooking, bro? I don't understand. Like
I don't
they're
know.
like with the PS5 Pro, no one's gonna buy that, right? Genuinely, no one is. Like I don't see why they would.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's yeah.
diehard Sony fans would do anything really.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, but
like
how many
not.
of those are left?
But that's not. Yeah, I was about to say, but there's not
5.
many.
There's 5.
All 5 of them.
Just insulted our entire fan base, actually, Nolan.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just looking bad for honestly all video game companies at this point. It's not looking great.
Larian's cooking right now. Honestly, though.
Okay, but they're almost done with all of their stuff. They're almost done with
Yeah, true.
So
Well, I'm pretty sure they just pretty much wrapped things up with Baldur's Gate. With
yeah,
that
they're
recent update.
they're
Or they
practically
are
done.
wrapping
No,
things up with Baldur's
no.
Gate.
Let's be honest.
wrapping
They're
things
they're
up.
practically done already.
Yeah,
Actually,
all they have to
while
do
we're
is
on the
release the
subject
new
of-
update,
Well,
and then for like consoles and shit, and then they're done. And then I mean, realistically though, it's gonna be like a Skyrim situation where the community just does the rest of the work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds about right.
while we're on the subject of video game companies that aren't losing their minds, Nintendo.
I don't know about that one
Well,
actually. There are they suing Pal World right now?
yes.
Okay,
I mean,
that's-
yes, because Power World has
That's
stolen
actually-
various different assets and stuff.
No, that's not confirmed. If you,
It
that's
is.
not confirmed at all. No,
Ignoring
it's
It
not.
is.
No,
ignoring-
it's not.
guess
Where?
it is.
Where is it confirmed? Because I heard otherwise. I
The
thought
fact that
I thought it
Nintendo
was
is suing
disproven
them
entirely.
for copyright infringement for using their assets would probably be a good
No,
giveaway.
they're suing them for. They're not suing them for copyright infringement. They're getting them for patents.
That's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's
You
not.
won't because okay,
But
it's not
they-
at all. If you
but-
read their patents, they're really dumb and very generic, right?
Actually, yeah, I have an image that I've been meaning to ask you guys about. Ian, you can put it up on the screen.
Oh,
if
yep.
you like it.
Send it to me and I'll do that.
Why did you send me Prince
$1
Charming
Concord
putting his hands
boxes?
together to me?
Nolan, shush, shush. Don't worry about it. Just don't. Okay. Um.
Yeah, because I have a really hard time understanding what this image means. Like, I get the text and all, but just like what it's trying to represent, I just don't get it.
What? Check out the actual plans for the actual patents. What?
The patents, okay? So basically, they
No,
patent.
I'm looking at. Looking at the image.
Yes, no shit. I'm telling you what the patent is. So you remember how I said they're like really dumb patents, right? So this is literally their patent, right? It doesn't matter what you fill, and you can the BC, G1, FC, PC12, and 1M2 could be anything, right? It doesn't matter what it is. If they are doing the specific thing that's going on here, then they can be sued for it, right? And obviously, this is just a generic, like gameplay, a generic gameplay thing.
And then
Right.
Pal World actually just released a couple days ago on PlayStation. So now Nintendo can just be like, but look.
But what Power World can do,
The
because in
audacity.
Japan apparently, or so I've been told. Don't quote me on this. I don't know. I don't know if
quoting.
it's true or not. But apparently in Japan, you can actually be like, "Hey, this is way too fucking generic for this to be a patent," and you could actually use that as a defense.
Yes. If I'm not wrong, they are actually currently trying to.
Yeah, but obviously they could just be like, nah, and they have a lot more money. So
Yeah.
I reckon what Nintendo's trying to do is not. I don't think they're actually trying to win. I think they're trying to bleed the company out.
Yes, that honestly, yeah, that makes sense.
Man, I just wanted to talk about the Mario and Luigi series. Come back, it's on.
Bro is
Literally the only
actually.
place- You don't understand how much I like that series. Like, I played one game in the series, and I want to play the rest, but I just can't. I don't, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just how it is.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the only reason I brought up Nintendo.
That's
Not because
okay.
about Power World.
It went in a
My
very different
bad.
direction. Sorry about that, but I mean, it was a good topic to have. I
Went in
think.
a direction that was apparently not what he wanted to talk about at all. Our bad.
Whoopsies.
I mean, it doesn't matter since, you know, the thing we're talking about. That's all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
That's fair. Fair is fair, as I like to say.
Oh, actually, that does remind me. There was another game that I. Okay, it's hard to explain. The thing is, I like the game. It's just what I don't like about it is what it could have been, and
Mm-hmm.
that game is Infamous Second Son.
I I played that game not much into the game, but yeah.
I didn't
Okay,
play that
so
game at all.
to start with, the character writing is really weird. It feels
Mm-hmm.
like they're more like character stereotypes. Like you have the video game nerd stereotype. You have the uh, I, I like to call it the Marvel protagonist, where it's just they barely take anything seriously, and that's like their
Mm.
whole character. That being Delson, and I don't really know. Like it's not super fresh on my mind the topic, but aside from that, that's not even like the biggest problem I have with it. The biggest problem I have with it is that we didn't get Infamous 3. So I've talked about this before with you guys specifically, but the long and short of it is, um, in Infamous 2, one ending was supposed to be canon, but because most players or like the majority of players didn't get to that ending, they made the other ending canon, which
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone
basically,
die in that ending?
yeah, all the conduits. The conduit
Yeah.
is
Oh,
no
yeah.
more, and yet they're still conduits 7 years later, and that's specifically the time frame it takes, which is really weird because it's not even explained. Like it's kind of half explained in a DLC you can't even get anymore for
Why
some
can't you
reason.
get it? What happened?
Uh,
They
it was this thing called paper trail where basically it's you follow a paper trail on like websites that just don't work anymore and haven't worked for
Mm.
a while because you know. But yeah, basically in the alternative ending, it's sort of like an apocalypse scenario where it's kind of like conduits. The people with powers are basically kind of like mutants from X-Men, but uh, more elemental. And
sounds cool.
essentially, the main character from the previous games becomes a sort of like uh, I want to say harbinger, where basically his entire plan, in order to stop a sickness that was technically his fault, but that's never mind.
Okay.
Conduits are immune to this sickness, so he's trying to turn as many people as he can into conduits. The only problem is that not only does it sacrifice a lot of other people, not even
Fuck
everybody
'em.
has the correct gene in order to become a conduit.
So the pool of people that he can save is really small. Question: what is the disease, and is it like how quick does that work?
It's basically radiation poisoning, but it's like super radiation. It's also the same
Super
radiation, yeah,
radiation.
like straight up. It's also
The
the radiation.
superpowered game with
Super
super radiation.
cancer.
No,
Makes
I mean
sense.
that in the most literal sense because it's the same radiation that caused conduits to become conduits. That's why they're immune to the plague because they're
So
soaking in it.
how? So it's just like a random genetic that'll turn if you will live and get powers, or you just die of turbo cancer.
Turbo cancer.
Pretty much, yeah. And
Mm.
what would have been really interesting for a sequel, Infamous 3, would be, from what I could tell, it would
Hold
have
on, how did he
been a sort
cause it?
um
I like
well
how
the
this
same
entire
way.
episode is now becoming a rant on Infamous 3 because
Nah.
everyone keeps asking him questions about Infamous.
Well, he
Well, it's
caused
interesting.
radiation the same way you'd cause any other radiation.
A nuke.
Explosion.
Oh,
Like straight up. So basically, it's this device called the race here that he activated. Okay, so some background. Basically, he was like a bike messenger, and one day he was given a package that he was supposed to deliver. Then he got an anonymous call, which told him to open the package, and then that set the device off, which
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
kickstarted the whole thing, turned him into a conduit, leveled several blocks, and killed a lot of people. Yeah.
so they just said, they
Great.
said, that guy is good enough. Anyway, you can open that package. And he's like, oh, okay, sure. I'll open this mysterious package.
Well, here's
And
the
then he
thing.
died.
And
Everyone,
Here's the thing,
mm-hmm.
and we're getting into spoiler territory here. The person that called himself in the package was an alternate timeline version of himself, who not only made the race here, but did it specifically to make him powerful enough to technically stop the plague. Like, okay, so there's this character called the Beast, right?
Oh my God, empty.
And
No, keep going, keep
sorry,
going. This shit's interesting.
Listen,
okay, so
if we want to, move on to something else, we can.
or we could just cut this part out. That
Exactly.
also works.
Yeah, I'll just speed it up
Yeah, I
to
think
10
that-
times speed.
Okay, so there's this character called the Beast, right? Basically, in this alternate timeline, the original timeline, it was sort of like a doomsday prophecy type thing where it would be the end of humanity. And what the original timeline person did is instead of fighting it, even though he probably could have and was powerful enough, he instead ran away because he had a wife and kids. But he tried his best to run away. He couldn't, because of course he did. And then his family ended up dying. And this is the only part that I don't really like about it, the whole story, is that he, and I quote, spontaneously developed the ability to time travel. Never explain why, doesn't matter. It's really more of a nitpick than anything.
A
But yeah,
game
so-
I had potential, but it would just terrible. It just never really got to it. Anthem. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
Mm,
so
yeah.
still
I
played that
wish
game all the way.
Anthem was successful.
It was cool, yeah.
I
think
Yeah.
similar
remember
to, like,
playing that
First Descendant.
the first day the demo came out.
I remember
I never
me and
played the
Bryson
demo.
playing that constantly.
Yeah. It was... It definitely felt like it was going to be like a Titanfall game.
It reminded me a lot of time.
Something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Speaking of
Yeah.
Titanfall 3, please.
When Titanfall 3, when?
Titanfall 3,
Genuinely-
please.
Please. Titanfall 2, loved that game. I demand a third.
He demands it. Everyone,
Exactly.
right now, watching, listening, whatever, go to Twitter. Don't go.
You
Who
mean
made
X.
Titanfall? Who made Titanfall?
Respawn.
I don't.
Respawn. Go to Respawn's Twitter and spam their comments asking for Titanfall 3. Even though I've never played it.
We already do that, actually.
Multiple times.
Now I'm gonna get into something that was literally just announced. Two things actually.
Wait, didn't
One-
they announce Titanfall 3 or some
No.
bullshit?
Oh
like
yes,
that?
actually no. They did announce Titanfall 3 like 5 years ago, and then nothing else.
I thought it was earlier.
No, they literally said, "Oh guys, Titanfall 3's coming," and then
5
nothing.
years later. I mean, that is how
But,
long I would think that it would take.
But guess what was just announced the other day? And I know probably a lot of you heard it or haven't heard it.
Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Yes, but
Fallout
Horizon
fucking
Horizon Zero Dawn remastered.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, it looks terrible.
What do you mean it looks terrible?
Like the character designs, like the original looks better.
What are you talking about? Wait.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea what he's talking
Why
about.
why did it get remastered in the first place?
Exactly. There you go. That's the comment that I wanted.
It's like the same vibe as remastering The Last of Us 2 when it was already on
okay.
PS4.
Now, the only reason why Last of Us Part 1 worked so well as a remaster is because,
This is because it was an older game.
well, because Part 4, well, actually, it's a remake. But Part 4, Jesus Christ, on the PS4, when it was remastered for the PS4, it was just the same game with better graphics. The Last of Us Part 1 was completely rebuilt. It was the same game, just rebuilt for the PS5.
Would I put up? I send something in? Please put it up on screen.
I'll try
can
my
you-
best.
Empty. If you look at it, guess which one is the remaster and which one is the original.
The remaster is the one on the right.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't hard to.
And you're saying that's worse?
Yeah, it looks terrible
It
to
doesn't.
the original. Yes, it
Um,
does.
I mean, I can kind of see it. I'd say it
Like
looks a
her
lot less
hair
expressive.
is all like,
Realistic, you mean?
smashed. No, it's all like smashed together.
No, it looks realistic. I
That's
don't know what you
how
want.
hair looks.
Yes, but the hair looks a lot better in the original, and you cannot deny that.
I can, because I've played through
Also,
the
the
original
cloth and the
I don't like
fabric
it.
looks better too.
Yes, you're
You
correct.
look
It
at
does
the
look
Okay,
better.
yeah,
Under-
I will agree with you on that one.
But going back to why I'm not excited for this and why I'm not going to get it is Last of Us Part 1 was rebuilt from the ground up so that it could work on PS5 and that it would look as good as Last of Us Part 2, the original version. Then Last of Us Part 2 remaster got announced. Why do we need that? I didn't care about the time frame. I cared about that Part 2 already looks good. There was no reason for them to remaster it. The controls were awesome. The gameplay was awesome. The story was awesome. There was no reason to remaster it. Now with Horizon, obviously it's a bit longer than when Part 2 for Last of Us came out. Okay. But, first off, I don't really like the game that much, so that's one reason why I'm not really going to get it. But also, there's no point. The game already looks gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing. It is already like one of their highest rated games. And the controls are iffy, but like it's still a really good game. Looks amazing. So there is just no reason to remaster that or Last of Us Part 2. Both already look amazing. You know?
Mm-hmm. Now, you know what game does need a remaster?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You get one guess.
Let me guess, you're going to say Infamous?
Yeah. Okay. Here.
All right.
I'm not gonna go around the story.
We're going to
Just
10 times speed
really-
this again?
Yeah. Okay, so you know Uncharted 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how the game holds up fairly well?
Yeah.
Compare that to Infamous 1, and you'll see exactly what I mean.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
I don't know Infamous 1, so it doesn't help.
Okay, here, let me show you.
No, I don't. Stop ranting about Infamous 1.
I mean, I never finished my initial rant.
Speaking
anyway.
of video games, something extremely sad happened the other day. Skyrim Grandma is retiring.
Yes, I saw that.
In case you, there's this old lady who who like loves Skyrim, and she did like a bunch of different playthroughs and stuff, and she has been like doing something for like I don't know 10 maybe 9 years or something like that, and she's retiring, but like she really wants to play Skyrim 6 before she dies, which
Elder
I think
Scrolls.
it's got Elder Scrolls. Shut up.
Yeah. They're gonna send her an early copy. They better.
Let's hope
They better.
so. She's like almost 90.
Bro, yeah, no, she's gone. She's out the door. Her first foot is out the door with her toes on the other foot just sticking out.
On a plus side, she'll live on forever in Skyrim 6.
Yeah. Now we're gonna end it off here. Only because this is gonna be a bitch to edit, guys.
Yay!
So we're gonna end it off here. You guys want to say your goodbyes?
Remember, kids, do drugs, don't go to school. Wait, no.
Okay, here's some actually good advice. Police play Infamous 2.
Bryson?
Bryson, you got anything you want to add?
Good talk, person.
Good job. All right. Well, thank you all for watching this first podcast.
Dog
Obviously, we'll
feed chocolate and also grapes. Very good for their health.
No.
Kids, actually don't do that. That will kill your animals. Well, thank you all for watching this first podcast or listening. Listeners, you better be listening. If you're not listening, I will personally come out of whatever device you are listening on and punch you.
Ring style?
Maybe. Obviously the podcast will get bigger and bigger as we go on, hopefully. But thank you all for listening, watching, whatever you did with this first podcast, and goodbye.